crisis and undue harm caused by previously short-sighted infrastructure investments and generational environmental injustices. Now, when we talk about Justice 40, it's designed with that concept in mind. I had occasion to work with the Biden campaign when he was still a candidate, and then also with the transition to put this plan together. And the administration is aiming to improve meaningful collaboration between federal agencies and state and local communities while advancing his promise to deliver at least 40% of all benefits from federal investments in climate and clean energy to disadvantaged communities. And I hope this will mean 40% of all investments. Now, look, folks, this is a critical thing that we're talking about here. And this is where the rubber's really going to meet the road. There is a discussion within the administration about whether we're talking about 40% of benefits or we're talking about 40% of actual direct investments. Sounds like the same thing, but it isn't. Let me just use a quick example. Take Charles City County in my district. Let's say that the administration decides that they're going to improve a water system that's actually based in New Kent but helps out Charles City. There are those who think that they can take 40% of that investment or that benefit that they're putting in New Kent and charge it to Charles City, regardless of what the community in Charles City thinks. The community in Charles City may think, yeah, that's a great project, but what we need is X, and we wish you would help us carry out X. And that's what really the EJ for All is all about, is empowering local folks to come up with their own solutions, have the federal government help fund those solutions, but get out of the way. For too long, Washington has always said, one size fits all. This is what we're going to do for you, take it or leave it. But when, Chair Grijalva, who was kind enough to ask me to help him with the EJ for All Act, he's chair of the Natural Resources Committee. He and I worked for 2 years, just talking to different environmental justice groups all across the country and trying to find out how we could do this better. And one of the things they came back uniformly was with this. Look, we're all disenfranchised. We're either indigenous or we're poor or we're people of color. But that's where our similarities end. We have different solutions, different problems, quite frankly, that call for different solutions. So we don't need one size fits all. So again, if there's something that you all can do, is to continue to press upon your EJ communities that you are in contact with, and impress upon the administration when you have those opportunities to interact with them, that we expect them to do 40% of direct investments. We expect to see EJ communities have opportunities to start businesses. They could start revitalization businesses. They could start resilience businesses built around resilience. We expect them to have opportunities to get these new high-paying jobs in the green sector. That's what 40% of direct investment does. So we'll see how this conversation goes. I've been assured that they really will do 40% of direct investment, but we're going to have to hold their feet to the fire. I could say a lot more about Justice 40, but Dr. Harris, I'm going to yield back to you. I will stay around for the Q&A, and I look forward to not only being your partner tonight, but your partner as we go forward to make sure that we do what we need to do to preserve this wonderful gift that we call the earth.